Hey everybody, we are here at Castle Park in Riverside, where after almost 390 days, the park is finally reopening with guests, with rides functioning. So they've done some fun tasting events, did a little Halloween things, some Christmas, etc. But now the rides are back. You might hear some screaming going on. So they're doing a very small event tonight where they invited out 50 of their pass holders to kind of just get the crew. I mean, they've got all their employees, or not all their employees, but a bunch of their employees back at work, and they're kind of getting used to this new world of COVID procedures and all that. So they're out kind of testing things. So this is kind of a preview / testing night, and we were excited to get invited out to check it out. So we're going to take you around, show you some of their safety measures and just a little bit of what the park looks like now that it's back alive. Alrighty, so we'll start out at the front of the park here. So it's the normal queuing area in front of the park where you show your tickets, but you do have to make a reservation in advance. You make your way in and you can see they've set up actually the benches out here to make a longer queuing system that has distance markers every 6 feet. Before you enter, you are spoken to twice about COVID questionnaire, temperature check, security check, and then you are in. Really same thing as what we've seen at Knott's, Disneyland, or I should say Downtown Disney, or for their tasting events, etc. So if you've been to any of those events, you can expect the same process for entering the park. Now tonight, with it being a limited event, not everything is going to be open, but still quite a few things. Snack bars open. Big Top is not, although Big Top always one of our favorite spots to come by and take pictures and check out. So if you've not been to Castle Park before and you're going to make your way out, definitely do check it out. And again, I think this will be the case at all the parks we go to as this reopening period comes. I mean, distancing markers. The guidelines for California are pretty concrete, although they are guidelines, so there's a little bit of wiggle room there for different parks. But I think in general, you know, we're not going to see parks not have distancing. We're not going to see parks not require masks, etc. So a lot of what you'll be seeing in the parks should be pretty consistent. So far in the rides, we've been seeing them seat every other row. Obviously outside of having your own party with you. So seating parties together, and then otherwise every other row. Although again, because of it, the amusement park type rides they have, a lot of them are single, group, family type seating situations anyways. So similar to Six Flags, as well as Knott's, we've seen them with the games, and they've got their markers out where you stand and keep your spots, and then more distancing markers on the ground for the queue up. And Castle Park Railroad, always a fun stop. You've got your hand sanitizer stations throughout the park as well. A little bit of history. A couple years ago they did the 100th anniversary of Bud Hurlbut. Major contributor to theme park history. Knott's fans definitely know the name, I would imagine, and a huge part of the history of Castle Park, founding this place. So the train seems like the perfect next stop. The miniature train actually even gives a nod to SoCal theme parks. You got your Knott's Berry Farm, Ghost Town Fiesta. Even Disneyland gets a little call out here. And Universal Studios, of course. So there's plexiglass added, so each of these compartments, they can run at full capacity then. At least changing out the groups there. Kevin the peacock, the mascot of the park. And on this end of the park, this is mostly what we've had access to is the miniature golf. We've got the little arcade over here, and we've done past videos and other stuff on them. Seeing Kevin the peacock is always a highlight of a visit here. Alrighty, hopefully you enjoyed that look at what Castle Park has going on here for this preview. We're excited that they are returning. It's great to have them back, and we look forward to seeing what else they do throughout the year, so we'll follow along with this. Please like and subscribe if you are interested in theme parks, pop culture conventions. Promise they're coming back someday. Hopefully we're sooner now than at any other point in this whole pandemic. So we're getting back to a little bit more normalcy. Should have a lot more videos, so please like, subscribe, recommend to your friends. We will have a podcast all about this. We have a podcast with over 500 episodes. If you want to go find us on Apple Podcasts and you want much more theme park talk. So wrapping up here until next time, we'll see you online somewhere.